Now here is my new Bromeliad. It's a lovely little plant. Look how pretty those flowers are. Beautiful little purple flowers. And they come out of this little paddle here. As you can see, some have already grown down in these lower spots. These were not present when I bought this. They started coming out once I got it home and put it in front of a window. And today I was just giving it some extra sun. And I thought, you know what, I should probably get a video of these. What the hell was that? I should probably get a video of these before they stop growing. And while we're at it, here's that pot from the Naked Ladies again. Ton of leaves growing now. And this is the pot where I put those little berries that came out of the pod from the Naked Ladies. And I gave it some water yesterday, and I happened to notice that one of those berries is definitely still shooting a root down. So, they are bulbs. Pretty neat. Once they start doing something, I'll get a video of it, like sticking out of the dirt. Oh yeah, these little ones here are, I tried to get my finger in shot, but that didn't work. Anyways, yeah, these guys here are some of the little white bellflower bulbs that are grown in the rocks that I showed in that last video. I just happened to throw a couple in there at some point, and I forgot about that, and now they're growing some more, so pretty neat. Anyways, this was the star of the video for today. Beautiful. What? How did it really? I just forgot the damn name. Starts with a fucking B. Bromeliad. Bromeliad. This is the star of the video. Now, after these two flowers die, I do believe that next spot right there. Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. You can kind of see a little purple vein. I'm pointing at it on the screen like you guys can see it. Hang on. Oh, you can't see it in this light. So when I turn around and show you again, there'll be a little purple vein coming out right here. And there should be another one coming out like right here. That's where the next flowers are going to come out. Let's see here. Why was I able to see it so good a second ago? Okay, I can kind of see it again. Maybe if I... Oh yeah. If you look, once again I'm pointing at the screen. So the flower on the right, if you look, you can see there's two little spikes inside the plant that are still kind of shadowy. Those are going to be flowers. And that spike on the left, or that flower on the left, there's a little spike right above it, and a second one right above that one. And those are going to be flowers too. Stupid focus. Oh yeah, how neat. I just wish I could pollinate these. I don't know if they need to be pollinated or not, but I feel bad when I have a plant that can't interact with whatever bug or bird or pollinator that it normally has. And there's no way in hell wherever this bromeliad came from, that thing lives here in America. I highly doubt this is from America. This is the other side of the plant. So when I got it, it was also kind of pale. this little paddle part gets pretty pink, like really pink. See how much pinker that side is? This was the pink side when I bought it, but I've had this side facing towards the window since I bought it about 4 days ago, and you can see how much pinker it is now. So I gotta keep rotating it. And of course this time of year is pretty cold. I think it might be too cold for these, which is why I've been keeping it inside. But these just popped up at like Home Depot and stuff not that long ago. Like about a month ago. I'd say a month, maybe 3 weeks. So this must be the time to fucking buy them, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's the right time of year wherever they normally come from. I don't know. Either way, it's staying inside till winter's done. And even then, might stay inside. Pretty smell on the flowers. Kind of sweet, a little spicy. Like, there's kind of a sweet cinnamon kind of smell, but still a fruity, floral kind of sweetness. It's really nice. And of course, you can smell it more once they've been in the sun for a bit and they get warm. All flowers are like that, though. Once they get warm, you can smell them way better. That's the end of that for now. Maybe I'll play some video games pretty soon. I haven't done that in a while. The most recent video game I've played is Hades. And that was back during the fucking lockdowns and shit. So, it's been a while. I need to play an actual AAA game, like a real, like, Elden Ring. Or maybe Hogwarts Legacy or something. Both of which I own now. And still haven't played. Stellar Blade. I want to play Stellar Blade too. I don't know why I just don't. Probably because I spend all my time playing with plants. And watching other stuff, I guess. Either way. So cute. Unique. That'd be awesome if I found one of these that was like blue instead of pink. Or blue flowers instead of purple. Oh, purple with blue flowers. That'd be cool. Or blue with purple flowers. Nah, they'd look too similar. I don't know. Either way, this is nice. Oh, I hear hummingbirds. I'm gonna stand here and see if one will come and drink. That'd be so cool. I hear you in the tree. Come get a drink. Come look at the new flower. Oh, I don't hear him squawking anymore. He's probably gone. Yeah, no, he's not here anymore. Where'd he go? I heard you in the tree up there. Oh. They always like to sit on those little sticks. The little dead ones sticking out of the tree. They like to sit right on the ends there and do their little squawks. Oh well. I'll get him one of these times on video. I know people like to see hummingbirds. A string of watermelons is going crazy. Got all kinds of flowers. These ones have already blossomed and are ready to spread out like seeds. Like a dandelion kind of thing. Except these smell really nice. These have a sweet cinnamon kind of floral smell as well. Different from this, of course. But there are some similar notes to it. And this is a string of pearls. Doing really good. But if you let these get too much sun, this is what happens. You can see those brown spots. Focus, come on. You can see these brown spots. Those are all little burns from the sun. This happened during summertime. Actually, these happened while it was hanging here, but in summertime, and I had it hanging a lot closer. See, I had it hanging like all the way down here. So it was getting like a ton of sun, which I didn't realize. And then once I did, I spun this around, and now it only gets a couple hours. It's not long enough. Well, I don't even think a couple hours. It's early morning right now. But yeah, it doesn't get long enough to burn. But it does get enough light to grow new little ends like this guy here. And to split off and make other new bits like this guy here. I can't wait until this thing... I hope I can get it all the way down to the ground. It'd be so neat. And these don't grow as thick like this does, but I do have this recovering from when I first bought it. I think I've mentioned before, the top of this was completely empty. I didn't notice when I bought it, but the store that it was at had these in too much sun, and the whole center of this pot was just completely burnt and everything died. So since then, instead of getting mad and returning it and saying, hey, I want a plant that looks good, I started taking what was left and re-aiming it towards the center. I took little bits that had came off and put them in the center. You can see this one vine was hanging down, and I spun it around because one of the ends was about to come, well, the end was about to come off, so I spun it around back into the dirt, and then it started growing again, and now it's coming out somewhere else. Eventually, I'm hoping that it'll branch off another stem and, grow another whip, kind of like how this one has done here. This one split off, and there's some other ones that have too. But right now they're focused on flowers. See, I got some new bits coming up there. That new little berry right there. But yeah, it's neat. As you can see, they grow air roots when they're hanging like this. There's some up there. And even when they're standing above the dirt like this, there are times where they will spit down some roots just to hit the dirt and get some extra water. Those little lines, those kind of clear looking lines, that's how they let the sun in. Because all of their chlorophyll, the stuff that makes them green, is on the inside. To protect it from, getting damaged, all the elements and everything. So these berries are kind of clear until you get to the inner part where the chlorophyll is. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. And then you can see the stripes on them, the lines that kind of make them look like a watermelon. These are pretty tenacious plants, considering everything they put up with. And these originally come from Africa. They grow as ground cover underneath certain trees and stuff like that, which is why they don't like all the sun in the world, because, well, I mean, these are basically just little tiny water balloons. If you left a tiny water balloon in the sun, it would burn. At least the water would get really hot. I'm sure the plastic wouldn't do well. These don't like to get like that. And you can see there's been a couple berries. See, this one happened from the store. It was too close to the other pots that was hanging, and this one was like pinched by the edge of another pot, but it healed and kept growing. And like this one here, I don't know what happened to this one, but it healed and kept growing. It's on there nice and tight. Thought it would have fallen off by now. Yeah, they're tenacious little plants. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about the ants. I wonder if they're still doing stuff. See, this is from the watermelon, the string of watermelons. And so is this little guy here. I don't see any ant activity. Oh, yep, there's one. Huh, they're still cooking. Wow. It's early morning still, so they're probably kind of cold. Not ready to start moving yet. But this sun's baking things, so it might be good pretty soon. Either way. Huh. Does that look like mold? Oh, no. You too? I mean, I was going to get rid of this plant anyways. This little piece here. Put it in some dirt somewhere. Because I have something else I want to put in this pot. And the only reason I haven't is because there's ant babies down in there, and I don't want to kill them all. But if this plant dies, I might not have a reason to keep it in there. Maybe the ants will move out before anything like that happens. We'll see. Either way, a squirrel came and unburied this whole thing. Completely uprooted that. Started digging in this one. Started digging in this one. So, I had to come and redo it. Oh, there's that ant again. Why it keeps going back and forth, I don't know. So anyways, I put some stuff in the dirt for him. Oh, and now it's turning moldy. What the fuck? I just put hot sauce in the dirt and got it wet. Now it's moldy. Gonna have to mix that up. Definitely not growing a plant in it. But it was a surprise for the squirrel. The fucking asshole's killing all my damn plants. Go ahead, jerk. Come dig again. Because he also emptied this whole pot. The dirt was everywhere. And once again, I picked up all the dirt. But this time, before I put it back in the pot, I mixed some hot sauce in here. Well, actually, it was chilies. Green, flame-grilled chilies. And I blended up with an immersion blender. And then mixed in the dirt. And then put the dirt in here. And apparently, whatever fungus is in here likes to eat those chilies. Because it's only been 2 days and that was quite a bit of mold. Anyways, these are the things I was pointing at earlier. Or failing to point at. These are going to be little white flowers. And their little bulbs are like that big around. They're pretty small. Okay, well, that's enough of that. I'm gonna go get Bromeliad back, and gonna go enjoy the rest of my day off. Hope everyone else has a nice day.